How's it? Today is December 3rd, Big Friday. Um, First Big Friday, being back. Not as sad as it was on Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. um, Today's goal was to just go for three singles, each at 95 and 125. I hit all my snatches, which I think is becoming more and more common. It's still pretty atypical, but I did end up doing all of them, and I am very happy with that. I did not make all my clean jerks, which is not a great feeling. But if anything, I feel so much more confident on my clean and jerks. I ended up missing my second jerk at 125, but I've always had this belief in myself that if I can clean it, I can jerk it. I'm not sure if that is still true as far as weight goes, but generally at 125, if I can clean that guy, I can jerk it. And there's no real anxiety or nervousness when it comes to jerking that weight. That's a weight that I know that I've been able to power jerk before. It's a weight that I know I've been able to do multiple reps as of jerk with. It's just sometimes when I clean, if I end up doing something not as efficient as I would like or not as efficient as I normally am, then things start to go to the dark side. Um, but yeah, today was fine. I I'm very happy with the way that I was snatching. As far as like no misses. Execution can always be a little bit better. Execution can always improve no matter what. I don't think there's a way to ever be perfect. And if you think your lift is perfect, there's probably a variety of things that can change. If your lift is perfect, it's probably because it's light. Yeah, that's like the number one thing. It's like um, you're gonna increase the weight until it's not perfect, right? And then when it's not perfect, that's when you actually miss. And that's sort of how most conventional lifting works anyway. As far as weightlifting goes, it's a little bit different, but it still kind of follows that same line. Here's my last warm up set. Yeah, moving pretty well. And here's my first set at 95. Yeah, like again, real simple, real easy. It's it's going. There you go. It's another one there. A little bit quicker there on my extension to fixation. Kind of to the point where it was a little bit wild. And for me, I don't like feeling wild. It's the reason why for every like if you watch my earlier videos of me lifting, I refuse to pick my feet up off the ground. I refuse to jump. I refuse to do all of these things because it felt um, wild. It didn't feel like I was in control of what was going on, and it felt like if I lost that level of control, then lots of things would fall apart. And I think that is still generally true. I just don't think that jumping is inherently wild. If that makes sense. I think that if you are wild and your movement is sporadic or not controlled, then lots of your lifting is gonna suffer. But I think that there's a way to forcefully jump and be in coordination. Here is my first clean at 125. I Once I picked this up, before I even got it on my shoulders, like before it passed my knees, I immediately knew I should have taken another warm up set between 115 and 125. I knew that it was gonna be difficult there. You can see me complaining. What's new? What's new? The cleans do get a little bit better here. I do get a little bit pushed back there, but all in all, I think it is a better execution on the clean. And you can see me here trying to figure out how to actually catch my breath and jerk there. But I do redeem myself here. Best clean by far. I think the first jerk was probably a little bit better than this last one, if I remember. Yeah. The first one was a lot better than that one. I'm not happy there. But, yeah, no, I made that last one, so I think if I missed that last one, I probably would have tried for a fourth one. Or tried, I guess, a fourth time to get the clean, and reset and make sure everything is all great. Um, Today's goal for pros front squats was work up to a set of 3 at 140. That was difficult. I ended up failing twice. So I did a single rep at 140, then I'd fail the second rep, and I did that twice. So here's the first rep. That bar speed is pretty good for me. This one I just kind of got a little bit lightheaded and I couldn't push, so I just gave up. Bar speed is a little bit slower there. Positioning is a little bit worse. But here it's like I didn't want to give up, but it felt like there was gonna be something bad. Something bad would have happened after that. So I was like, okay, it's probably not worth it for me to push through that. It just felt like there was a bit of pressure in my head. Like when you overexert yourself, when you're trying too hard, obviously, that's a problem. In any case, I did my down sets at 122, just 3 sets of 3, and these are pretty easy. Like my down sets in the past couple weeks for this pause front squat are just formalities at this point in order for me to get some amount of volume. And I think that this is still true about 122. And then after that, I do my pull-ups and my Jergens anti-twist. Brett Watkins there, firefighter for San Jose, good guy. But yeah, here is my first set of this. I did 7 of them. 4 sets of 7. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's the bit for today. Snatches are good. Clean jerks were okay. Front squats are bad, but not bad overall. Shoots.